Hello, Monsters About here and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 in a brand new supporter campaign as Ungrim Ironfist. I couldn't remember his second name. It was Ironfist. It's fine. Ungrim. Can you say your name?
The Slayer in me seeks death.
I know you. Right, you need to, yeah, he's kind of suicidal, is old Ungrim. He's an interesting character because he's both signed up to be a Slayer, but he's also a King. So he's a Slayer King, kind of like dual specking in Dungeons and Dragons. But the problem is, obviously, as a Slayer, he's trying to seek death. But as a King, he has the responsibility to look after his hold and surrounding areas. So kind of conflicting there because he can't do both of those. So he's just doing his best, isn't he? He's just trying to, he's a centrist. He's trying to do both at the same time and failing to do either. Never mind, that's fine. So obviously this is a supporter campaign, which means the first episode will be out for everyone and then I jack up the price. Yeah, if you want to watch the rest of the campaign, you can sign up to be a Patreon or you can sign up to be a supporter on YouTube. Either way. But if not, don't worry, because the campaign will come out after it's finished for everyone else. So if you don't want to become a Patreon supporter or a YouTube supporter, that's fine. Don't bother. It's fine. It will come out eventually anyway. You just have to wait. So it's fine. Stop stressing. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so we're playing as Ungrim because the Patreon supporters did a poll. They voted for dwarves. I was hoping they'd vote for Scarbrand, but they voted for dwarves. But I then had to decide which dwarf to play. Oh, literally the worst. It wasn't difficult though, because we've already played Grombrindle. Thorgrim sucks. Thoric is, I don't know, he's just too far south. Don't like that. And then, I mean, what's his name? Baldur's Gate down there. He's just surrounded by ghosts, and frankly, we're not close enough to Christmas for that. So he just reminds me too much of Scrooge. So, and also it's a pain in the ass to try and play him because you have that minus, like, you know, plus 50% increase in your upkeep until you take Karak 8 peaks, which is going to be a ball ache. So nope, we're playing as good old Ungrim because he likes Slayers and I like charging people with axes. I'm a simple man. I like naked charging people with axes. We don't kink shame on this channel, but if we did, I'd be first in the firing line. Anyway, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Karak Kadrin and we're going to build a barley, what is it? A barley field. We're going to build a barley field because a barley field increases growth, because one of the dwarf problems is you really got this terrible growth. Oh, terrible, because dwarves, they ain't getting jiggy with it. No, mind you, who would want to see two small hairy people sweating, grunting and just going at it? I mean, there's specialist websites you can go to, but other than that, probably not. So we've got Garim. We're going to pop him in the army. He's going to do some scouting for us. Good to know. We've got a bunch of quests here, all to do with, you know, beating people up. So occupy. So we need Silver Pinnacle. That'll give us the Master Rune of Stromny Redbeards. What does that do? More melee attack and leadership in everyone. Okay, that's quite nice. We've got the Haunted Hold. Karag Vlarg. That's going to give us the Master Rune of Snorri Spangle Helm. It's quite nice. More melee attack. Pretty good. We've got that one. Blood Drinker. Rune of Cleansing. More weapons strength fighting against Vampire Counts. Vampire Coast and Tomb. I mean, that's fine. Get Off My Land, which we've got in Nashrak's Lair. So, I mean, there's a bunch of, you know, there's a bunch of people that have pissed us off. And as dwarves, it's our duty to go and kick the shit out of them for perceived and actual slights. So first things first, Crusher Backslider here is right in my... Oh, he's right in my way. Come here. Oh, it's a first battle of a brand new campaign. Smells like hair gel. So much hair gel. Yeah, they go. It's a lot of hair gel, though. Most of their upkeep is hair gel. Although I think they use troll fat, I think, to do the spike. The question is, do they have to kill the troll first to get... Or is that why they're called troll slayers? Or does someone else kill the troll? Are trolls like, you know, harvested? Because that would be weird, wouldn't it? Because effectively trolls are sentient. I mean, not that sentient, but still fairly. I mean, I mean, they're still, you know, semi-intelligent, aren't they? So, yeah. Anyway, this is going to be fairly short. I also managed to park my Thunderers directly behind a hill. Good job there. It's not going to really help. Got the Troll Hammer torpedoes as well. I would prefer the flamethrowers because I like flamethrowers. And then the Slayers, of course, going to make fairly short work of these goblins. Wait a second, who are these guys? You're wearing way too many clothes. So you're not even Slayers. What the fuck? How the fuck did you get into this army? Doesn't matter. Anyway, so Ungrim is quite a beastly character. He's got a lot of melee attack. His melee defense isn't great, but his Red Ruin ability just makes him absolutely murderous. Ooh, that's going to sting. Get after him, Ungrim. Don't let him get away. Gonna run him down. Run him down. Oh, well, I think you might be dead, mate. Oh, well, you might get away. Look, he's managed to get a little bit ahead. They've got the same speed. You'll never catch up with him now. Oh, no, the guns have come in to help. Ah, look at that. Oh, he tripped. He tripped. Tripped and died. Well, never mind. And one thing Ungrim's very good at is brutally murdering anything that gets in his path. He's an absolute pain in the arse to kill. Alright, we're going to head straight for Nashrak's lair. No, do we just auto-resolve this or fight it? I feel like we should fight it. Just to be on the safe side. Just because I know auto-resolve probably, like, is probably going to kick our ass and the replenishment probably sucks. So, I think we're going to... Yeah. It must be a bit chilly with all this, you know, it's snowing, there's snow on the ground. It's got to be cold. Look at these guys, wearing no tops. It's like being in the north, isn't it? All these giant beards and bare naked chests. It's like being in the Yorkshire on a night out on a Friday. Not that I've ever been. I'd always take a coat. That means then you've got to find somewhere to put the coat. I mean, that's assuming you go clubbing or something, and I gotta be honest, I don't. It's never been my kind of scene. Okay, so a slightly bigger army this time. We did send old Garim to try and chase down the Goblin Wolf Riders, but he stopped and then decided not to do anything. So, thanks, mate. Which means these Goblin Wolf Riders are running around behind us, which is slightly problematic. Although less problematic when you realise that these Goblin Wolf Riders are not very effective at killing our Quarrelers because they have great weapons. Not even, I mean, even our Thunderers are pretty much a match for them. So the Goblin Wolf Riders will charge in there, but then they have to deal with being shot from both sides. So this is not, it's not going to work, guys. Yeah, see, Goblin Wolf Riders against Dwarf missile units doesn't work very well. Squig Hoppers, that's what you want. They move almost as fast as Wolf Riders, and they can eat their way through those guys, no problem. Are not Slayers, are not slaying, I guess? I don't know. I don't really care about them. They're just sort of there. It's like that vase. Vase? Vase? It's like that thing that your mum gave you, you know, years and years ago, and you don't really want to get rid of it in case she comes around, but at the same time you're kind of like, well, I don't really need this. Obviously, we're going to retake that. That's ours now. Thank you very much. You know what I forgot to do? Is I forgot that we can potentially get like 5% and 10% chance for Slayer. In fact, if we get some Giants, like Giant Slayers are brutal. 53 melee attack, and they've got 50 weapon strength with a 30 bonus first line. If you charge anything that's large into Giant Slayers, it's going to die. Horribly. Okay, we could start off by getting Deathblow, but to be honest, if Ungrim gets that low on health, then I have concerns. I mean, if he gets below 20%, he's probably in a lot of trouble, but 50% increase is fucking ludicrous. It means I can just kind of throw him in there. Oh, I'm going to take it. What, you know, no guts, no glory. Now, obviously, being dwarves, it would make sense to get the weapon strength first greenskins, but to be honest, of all the foes we're going to face, there's probably, I mean, because this is Warriors of Chaos, Demons of Chaos, Gales, Dwarves, and Norsca, right? This is a whole, this is basically the entire north of the map. So it makes sense if I can only pick one of these to get Ruinous Rival, because that's the one that's going to have most effect. That's the one that's going to come into play most of the time. Let's get Ruinous Speed. Okay, we're going to, well, obviously pick Slayers, I guess. That just makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, we've got a very large tech tree. We're going to start off by getting... We want more money, really. Income from settlement buildings, meh. Scrutinize, tool... yeah, tool market. We love our tools. We're giant tools. We're big on tools. Screwdrivers, hammers, a saw. You know, the kind that your dad has. You know, your dad's got this absolute repertoire of different tools. And then you reach the same age as him and you're like, I have I've got one screwdriver, which I found. I got some work done on the house and someone left it here and I just never, that's the only screwdriver I now have. That's how you roll. So we're going to go with extra, empower the guilds so we can get extra growth. Because again, the faster we can upgrade our settlements, the better. Hello, the striker. I reckon we can probably be friends with Dryker. We definitely want to be friends with the Empire, right? Obviously, to our east, we have the Chaos Dwarfs. Not going to like them. To the north, we've got the Greenskins. We're not going to like them. To the south, we've got more Greenskins. We're not going to like them either. To the west, we've got the Vampire Counts. We're not going to like them. So basically, there's a running theme here where, you know, generally not going to like most people. So we're going to head in this direction, because the sooner we can kill these... In fact, there's like... what's the settlement here with the gem mine? We should definitely get that. I'm just going to go with more... Yeah, more of them. More growth. You are recruiting, but so are we. And we're recruiting Slayers. And we have upgrades for Slayers. So I should probably just... show you what Ungrim actually gives us for faction effects. His Lord effects are not bad. His faction effects are fine. His faction, I mean, they're mostly Slayer based. As you, he's a Slayer guy, isn't he? He's definitely this. He's got a theme, a strong theme. That's important in Games Workshop's game. A strong theme. So, our faction has construction cost reduction for Slayer buildings and recruitment cost reduction for Slayer units. All of our infantry is 10% speedier, which sounds great until you realise that they're dwarves, so they're already pretty fucking slow. So that's not really going to help us all that much. Meanwhile, Ungrim himself, where is he? He's a Slayer King, so he has reduced upkeep for Slayer units, more melee attack for Slayer units, and our Slayers get Journey's End, which means as long as our hit points are greater than 75%, our entities will not die. This used to be a lot better when it was 50%, but you know what? We'll just take that on the chin. Yeah, not today though. Pyrrhic victory. You do have a lot of goblins, don't you? Big goblin. Do I need more leadership? No. Of all the you know what? I'm just going to put that on Slayers because they're unbreakable, so it makes no difference. But you know what? Makes no difference anyway. Completely fucking useless. Or just the worst thing for us ever. A scarecrow banner would have been more useful. We're trying to redeploy to give ourselves a really nice little defensive position here, but those Goblin Wolf Riders do not want to let us. Unfortunately for them, they're charging into Slayers, which is a really fucking bad idea when you're a large unit. You know, the extra 24 bonus first large is going to make very short work of any Goblin riding a Wolf. PETA are going to be furious. Not to mention that the obviously Slayers using troll. I don't know if PETA would be pro-troll though, because do they count as animals, or are they again the sentience problem? You know, what's going on there? So our Slayers absolutely fucking murdering goblins. That's what we like to see. Meanwhile, we do have some orcs currently heading this way. Look at these. They're like goblins, but bigger. Which means that the Not Slayers are currently tanking them, and our crossbows are trying to pick off the goblin archers. I mean, there's fucking goblins everywhere. I mean, they're all running away, rallying, coming back. It's like fighting Skaven. Again, you'd have to be very fucking brave to charge into Slayers. Literally, charge into anything else would be a better option. They went down like a sack of shit. Just got absolutely fucking bodied. Okay, the Troll Hammer torpedoes are a target of opportunity for the AI. I think it's probably because they're worth quite a lot. I'm assuming that you're probably racking up the damage dealt as gold quite a lot by shooting them. I mean, it's not doing too much damage. We can weather that fairly easily. That's not really a big problem. And they're not really doing that much damage either, he says, as they, like, bombard the enemy unit. Okay, the Slayers are mopping up. It's kind of like a step up, isn't it? We fought a few greenskins, a medium amount of greenskins. This is quite a lot of greenskins. This sort of escalation will continue for the rest of the episode. Nice little bombardment there. Most of the goblins are now running away, but they're not that badly damaged, which means they will be back. I'm trying to get Ungrim to go and murder the enemy shaman, because if we kill him, hopefully that'll cause more morale panic, and they will run away for good. Because as you can see, a lot of these guys haven't actually died, they've just run away. They'll rally, come back, we'll have to deal with them again. Kind of like wave assault. And the poor Slayers over here, I mean, they've got 150 kills, but they are taking a little bit of damage each time. They're Slayers, right? They want to die. They just can't actually let it happen. They put themselves in extreme danger and sort of go, right, well, if I throw myself at this troll and desperately try to kill it, if it kills me, hey, my honour has been restored. Or something. It's not as badly damaged? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on quite, how that whole Slayer thing works. Someone who's definitely read the Dwarf Army's book. Not 15 years ago like I did. God, was it probably older than that, actually. When did fantasy die? Now they're bringing it back. Will they support it properly? Question mark. I don't know. I'm very dubious about Games Workshop's business practices at the moment. Very, very dubious. Like, these guys are still... This battle's going on, and I can't shatter these bastards as they just keep running away and coming back. And I don't want to chase them all over the battlefield. Ungrim, on the other hand, is chasing this fucker all over the battlefield, but he's got slightly more. He's got a slight increase in speed on me, so he can make vague gains, which means I've got the guns targeting him, hopefully, to pick him off. Ungrim's got distracted. There he is. Get him! Oh, what a fucking wallop! He's a gusher. Yeah, Ungrim just wailing on him. Some of our Slayers have actually taken quite a lot of damage. There's only 16 of these guys left. Oof. They did get 229 kills, though. And the Goblin is running away. Looks like that's done it for his army as well. They have finally broken. Thank God for that. What a pain in the arse. Honestly, it's just a horde of goblins. Shouldn't be this difficult. No. Well, indeed. Come on, Ungrim. Come on. You're never going to catch him, are you? You're never going to catch him. Okay, Troll Hammers. Can you... I mean, it seems like overkill, but if you wouldn't mind, just blowing him to Kingdom Come. Missed. Ah, that got him. Yeah, no, that was probably overkill. Never mind. Yeesh. Worse than fighting Skaven. Okay, we'll occupy that one.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
Yes, I know. We're working on it. Get some miners because we can't get anything else. We need... Oh, you've got Mount Gumbad. I would really like Mount Gumbad. We can take Grom Peak. Why are you so shitty with me? What have I done? Historical relations. Oh, well, right, fuck you then. Fuck you very much. Right, I really want Mount Gunpowder because that has a lovely gold mine in it, and I could really use a gold mine. You currently... Oh, you don't like me. No, you do like my military actions against the Red Eye.
The Slayer in me seeks death.
It's... Hello. Hello. Hello, Giant Slayers. Definitely getting them. Right, Doom Seekers. Casual replenishment rate for Slayers, wound recovery time, and charge bonus. Yes, I'm definitely taking that. I'm also going to get Root Marcher. However, I would like whatever one does... Nope. Grimnir's Heirs. There we go. There we go. More melee attack and weapon strength for Slayers. Yes, please. And then we can get... Blessed by Grungy? Nope. Honoured by Grimnir? There we go. More melee attack weapons. Sure, all of that sounds good. I would like to make my Slayers into absolute fucking murder machines. I do want a Rune of Wrath and Ruin. Because anything which can make nice big explosions, which do a lot of damage, pretty fucking legit. Because one thing, I mean, you know, once we've got artillery, we'll be fine. But until then, we kind of just have to rely on the Slayers to hack their way through large blobs of enemies. And I would like something which would, you know, make them explode instead. Okay, income from settlement buildings. That's going to give us a little bit more cash. We are going to... Okay, well, we could just underway. But if we underway, we can't recruit. So we'll just continue meandering. I mean, all we can recruit is miners. But it's something. I do not like Vlad there. That's giving me... That's bad mojo right there. Okay, we can... Karakungor, Silver Pinnacle... You want me to win? Okay, we'll get on to Sylvania. I just realise I'm quite surrounded by people who hate my guts at the moment. It's kind of an issue. Well, Temple Hof's already in. You're not at war with anyone. That's a concern. If you're not at war with anyone, that means you might decide to go to war with me. Ah. First things first. Let's murder these fuckers. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well I guess we're just going to have to kick the door in and kill everyone inside. I could build some siege towers, but I don't think I've got the... I don't think I've got the time. I feel like someone's going to declare war on me. It's either going to be Scarstick or Vlad. Maybe Azhag. It's a toss-up. Okay, just have to get in, kill everyone, take the hold back, no problem, easy peasy. I'll set the miners up against the gate. One, because they can Vanguard deploy, so they'll be there quicker. And two, because I think they do more damage against gates, question mark? Big question mark, not 100% sure. No biggie. Okay, so we're moving toward... Now, what I didn't realise is attacking this corner is a massive pain in the fucking arse. Because to get to the objective up here, you have to kind of go... So you have to go round here, up through here, under here, and around the top, which means it's massively defensible. I mean, any of these, a lot easier, mostly because you have the high ground there. This one's nowhere near as bad. This one's kind of a ball ache, but you have to go up a ramp and then around. But this one, definitely, never attack this one. It's definitely worse by a fucking mile. I mean, I guess you could go this, but even that's a pain. Basically, it's a fucking nightmare this way. Don't do this. Don't do what I did, kids. Think before attacking a city. Don't go, eeny, meeny, miny. Oh, that one'll be fine. Whatever. Legitimately, I didn't even do eeny. I just went that one up. That's where I started. I was like, fine, whatever. Nice big flat bit of wall, innit? Beaut. Alright, the gate's down. Good, which means we can now go inside and kill everyone. Fantastic stuff. It's the key. That's the linchpin of my plan, is the killing everyone inside. That's part 2 of the plan. It's a 2-part plan. But part 2 is definitely the key part. So let's murder us some orcs. I'm also going to put some... once we kind of like gain control of this, we will put our missile units on the wall. Because if we do that, they will get the bonus of being on the wall, which increases their range, and they can give us firing cover from that location, which is brilliant. I should have sent Ungrim through this way to go and kill the Night Goblin War Boss. That would have been more sensible. But he's currently dealing with the big boss over here. The Goblin Big Boss not doing very well, I think it's fair to say. Nope, he's getting whammoed. Of course, we have the giant slayers now. They're like normal slayers, but you know, much harder to deal with. Mostly because they have, you know, more of everything. That's it. Cut them down to size. Tiny naked orange-haired people just storming into the city. And some of our missile units now taking up position on the top there, so they can give us a little bit of covering fire support. That big boss is still... Ungrim, what the fuck are you doing, mate? Just kill him. He's not... He's pathetic. Just murder him. He shouldn't be alive for this long. He should be super dead. Okay, now we're starting to get some little bit of fire coming in there, which is great. Being blocked by orc boys. So we're still fighting. I mean, why these goblins are managing to survive quite as well as they do. They do have 30 melee defense, but we've got 55 melee attack. So realistically, we should be... These guys should be melting. As it is, there's one unit of goblins. I mean, yes, they didn't hold us for very long, but they did manage to hold us, which is kind of annoying. Okay, pouring on the fire there. We've got the crossbows. I've completely forgotten about the dwarf warriors. Meh. I'm not that upset about that. I wonder if the troll hammer torpedoes would be good against walls. Yeah. Alright, it's not bad. Right, well, Ungrim finally can go and murder the goblin big boss. Hello. Hello, me bucko. Yeah, he's going to have a bad time. Ooh. That's 400 hit points of damage right there. Yikes. He's having a bad time. Yep, nope, he's running away. Good. Where's our other missile unit? We've got... Oh, there he is. They're up there. They're up there. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You can give it a little bit of shooty support. It's fine. Smash down through that barricade. Now, at first I thought, oh, the objective will be up here. And then I realised it's up here and went, oh, fuck no. What? What the shit? That's bollocks. So now we're having to... And also, it was like, because I was looking at it like this. So I couldn't see the... I was telling my guys to attack, and they were like, nah. Nah. I was like, what's the problem? What? Why? What? Fucking barricades, aren't there? Right fucking there. Couldn't fucking see it. It's bollocks. It's bollocks what that is. Never mind. Once I realised that there was barricades, we could do something about it. Which is not now. Wait for it. 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 I'll realise in a minute. Wait for it. Wait for it. Come on. There we go. I've realised. No. I'm now questioning why they're all stood there. And then I realised. There we go. There's the barricade. There's past monsters about. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on here? The fuck? Just get over there, you stupid. Oh, there's a barricade. Oh, all right. Yeah, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. All right, we're continuing to force our way up. Just have to smash our way through the barricade. Some trolls are deciding to come and attack all of these troll slayers. Choosing the name, guys. Oh dear. Yes, I've now noticed the trolls, and as you can see, their health is depleting quite rapidly. And understandably, they're being a little bit upset about, you know, being brutally murdered. And are now turning around and running away. Ah, there we go. That's it. Fuck off. And we can concentrate on smashing down that barricade. Because once we're through the barricade, we only have to get through... I was going to say one more barricade, but no, that's a trap. That's fine. Don't care about that. Get them, boys. Yeah, you better run. Okay, well, so far so good, that direction. Ungrim's coming up to join as well. I was tempted to send some guys round this way, but I thought, this is probably fine. We'll just continue to murder our way. What's this, 1,000? I can't tell if this is probably more... It's probably more greenskins than last time, wasn't it? I think this is more greenskins than last time, so I'll give that. As a gentle escalation. Oh, yeah. Troll learning why they're called trolls. Well, actually, they're just called slayers, aren't they? But troll slayers are the lowest form of slayer. Oh dear. Well, one slayer met his match. Battling our way through. Need to get our missile units up into somewhere they can actually give us a little bit of fire support. Do our slayers need support though? Well, how many greenskins are left? 700. 700 green. We've lost 300. They've lost 1,000. Those orcs are being picked off one by one. There's Ungrim in there as well. Say, because he's got the biggest hair. Maybe kill the troll? Ah, you what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We need to go and grab this objective. I can't believe I completely forgot about the Dwarf Warriors. No, I can believe that. I can believe that. It's very smoky down there, isn't it? With the floating... Oh, God damn it, CA. Literally unplayable. Are the sieges better than they used to be? Don't really notice any difference, to be honest. Oh well, we won. I don't think it was too bad. Oh, we got the fire ring of Thory. Thory, as it sets you on fire. Just occupy that one, I think. Okay, those guys are out of my hair, which is nice.
I grow restless.
Tell me about it. Okay, good. Obstinacy is less vigor loss reduction, which is quite nice. I think I get sparring presence though. What does sharpen weapons do? That gives us increases melee, missile. Yeah, except what I need to do is I need to take you out of the army, don't I? And then I need to put you back in and sharpen the weapons. There we go. Because I always forget to do that, and people always try and run me. Goat pastures. Yeah, that's more growth. More growth better. Unfortunately, the garrison here is quite tanky. I don't think they're going to be able to do much about that. Recruit rank upkeep reduction for slayers. I mean, this is quite nice, but only at tier 5. It's going to take a while to get there. Zuffbar.
Talk at me in your crude language if you must. I make no promises as to the outcome.
Guys, look. I think we're all short. We're all hairy. Can we not build towards a common good on that life raft of friendship?
Onward.
I feel like we can. So I'm just going to ignore you now and hope you leave me alone. Ah, I only have more slayers. Right, we need to kill Skarsnik. What I really want... Well, if we can kill Scott... Why don't you like me? Oh, you do like me.
How may the High King serve thee?
2 grand for a trade agreement. Are you shitting me, Thorgrim? Are you shitting me? 2 grand? Christ. Christ on a bike. Sorry, Grimnir on a bike. Little legs. Pedalling. Pedalling like the clappers, but too short to actually reach the pedals, so it's not actually doing anything. Okay, we've got the ghost part. I think we need to go for Skarsnik.
Very well. This may work.
Alright, we're just gonna meander.
What you want?
I'm feeling good about taking out Scar now. How long before we have enough growth? 7 turns. 7 turns. We've got 54 growth. 7 bloody turns. Oof. Okay, I'll upgrade you then, I guess.
The Slayer in me seeks death.
I want to take out Skarsnik because if we take him out, we can link up with Thorgrim. And I think that'll be a good idea. Because then we can kind of... That kind of protects my southern border a little bit. Plus, that settlement down there is a good front line. I think the only problem being that the other settlements in that province are to the south. Problem is, it looks like they're stacking troops there. There's not really much I can do. I mean, we could go north and take out Azhag. There is a gem. There's gems there. There's gold there. I mean, there's riches in them Bar Hills. Kind of tempted to... It's just a lot of...
What?
How much of a garrison? Like, you don't really have much of a garrison. Do we just fucking go for it?
I'm a schemer.
Scarstick is right there. He's already got his fucking prod though. He's only level 7. That's bullshit. How the fuck did you get your prod at level 7? Those guys are dead. Who are you?
Drink of anguish or hopelessness.
Okay, well, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
I grow restless.
What have you got? Oh, lots of nasty skulkers. Oh, I don't like that either. Oh, nasty skulkers are really nasty. What's their melee attack? 13. They get another 12 on top of that. Their weapon strength isn't great, but that could be quite nasty for my slayers to deal with. Because we don't have much in the... I mean, we've got no armour, effectively, so...
Yes, for Slayer King.
That's...
Yes, my oath is intact.
My concern is Scarstick's just down there. We could go for it. Do we go for it? Oh, then go for it. Fuck it.
Not ever.
We're going for it. Fuck it. We're doing it. Oh my god, that's so many nasty skulkers. See, this is what supporter campaigns are like. It's always bigger action. More goblins. I mean, it's not always more goblins. Sometimes it's less goblins. Sometimes it's not no goblins at all. This time it's a shit ton of goblins, though. 4,200 of the little shits. So, this is going to be fine. We're only outnumbered. 4-1. If each of our dwarves can just kill 4 goblins, I mean... Well, that's mutually assured destruction, isn't it? Basically, we need to kill more than that. 8 goblins apiece. Minimum. So we've got the miners currently kicking down the door. This is good. Need to wait for them to do that. And then we can advance on... I mean, I don't want to get into range of their archers, because otherwise they're just sitting there getting shot by archers, so we just need to wait. So talk amongst yourselves. How's that local sports team doing, eh? What about this weather we're having? Okay, there we go. Good, okay, so we're now breaking through the gates. I'm going to send... Well, basically we're going to smash through. I'm going to send my crossbows, they're not archers, crossbows and guns and bazookas up onto the wall. So we can rain fire down on the greenskins from above, which will definitely be required. There's quite a lot of greenskins. Probably should have built siege towers and stuff, but the problem is if I wait for Scarstick to turn up, yeah, I can't defeat 2 armies plus a garrison. So I need to kill these guys. Uh-oh. Oh no, Jeremy, no! Oh. It was his first day. So, ultimately a very successful Slayer. Okay, those trolls taking a pasting, as you'd expect. The Slayer's pouring in, and we now have our missile units clambering up. What are you even saying? Are you floating? Hang on a sec. Oh my... Oh no, they're kind of like on plinths that have no skin. They are ground, apparently. They're on plinths which are just... Yep, good. Okay, never mind. Won't look at that. Don't look too close. Okay, I'm a little bit concerned that they might send nasty skulkers up to attack our missile units. I may have been a little bit previous setting them up there. Mostly because I thought our Slayers would be making very short work of these guys. But the nasty skulkers are, well, they are true to their name. They are very nasty. I mean, squishy, but nasty. So we're trying to expand our beachhead. I'm trying to get Ungrim through the gate, but he keeps wanting to climb up a ladder. Oh, kablooey! Oh, lovely. Taking large chunks out of those goblins. Nice work. Right, I definitely haven't forgotten the not Slayers this time, right? That's Slayers, that's Miners, Slayers, Slayers. Okay, they're definitely in there somewhere. More Miners. Oh no, there they are. There's the... No, that's Slayers. There? Oh, there's the not Slayers. There they are. They're on top of the wall. That's where they are. Right, there's a lot of deads, trolls and goblins, and we're trying to kill off the enemy general. So units up there on the wall, and amazingly, they're not being attacked by nasty skulkers. I thought I'd fucked it here, and they were just going to get attacked by nasty skulkers and torn to shreds, but actually I lucked out because they, for some reason, don't want to climb up onto the gate, onto the wall, and attack me, which is nice. I feel like you know, because Warhammer units just sort of like phase through. They did do there, but then they kind of like run away again. They don't seem to want to stay up on the wall for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. They like run away again. There they go. See, they're off. No idea why. No biggie. Right, we need to support our missile boys. We need to chase down those nasty skulkers, lock them down, save our missile units. There we go. These nasty skulkers doing such short work of my dwarf. The problem is they have so much armor piercing, and the dwarf warriors really rely on their armor to save them, so they can grind down enemies. But these guys, I mean, 43 melee attack, 31 weapon strength. They are fucking insane. These guys are so brutal. Such nasty units. Oof. Half tempted to play a Grom campaign so we can make, because I'm fairly sure that his goblin bonuses work on nasty skulkers, which would make them ludicrous. Okay. Okay, we're getting a little bit of fire support there, which is great. So, how many goblins have we killed? Right, well, we've killed about, well, slightly less than 1,000. It's coming up to 1,000. We've only lost you know, a couple of hundred. So far, so good. So far, so good. We're forcing our way inside the city. We're picking off units at long range, thanks to the Thunderers. So you get like 174 range there because they're up on the wall, and that will give them additional range. So Quarrelers there with 192. You can see how far they can fire. Like, they get massive, massive bonus, which means that actually having attacking units shooting from inside, or from coming onto the wall, taking the wall, and then using that. So what the AI really should do at this point is pull back. It should retreat back to here and then force me to advance, like abandon the wall and advance. That's what they should do. What they instead is they just desperately try and retake the wall constantly, but that gives me a massive advantage. So the Night Goblin War Boss is on the run, but he is still alive with 272 hit points. Just hope these Night Goblins don't have Fanatics, because that will sting. Get some... The fire from on top of the wall is quite sporadic. I don't know if it's probably fine. So whittling them. It's like a constant hail of fire, which seems to be working. Probably I can't see mostly because this army is mostly nasty skulkers and Night Goblins. I can't see most of their army. I can only see the Goblin Archers dotted around and any Goblin Spearmen that happen to be around. I don't think there's any Goblin Spearmen left. Of course, this battle is only the start of our problems, because we have to win this and then cobble together another army to deal with Skarsnik, who will definitely be coming to try and retake the city. I guarantee he will be heading in this direction almost immediately. Which is why I had to take the city. I couldn't start building siege equipment. He'd just come and attack me from behind. And I'll be facing, well, 2.5 stacks rather than 1.5. Oh, we've got a little fire ring, although that does kind of go through us instead. Unfortunately, we're magically resistant, so I definitely did more. I was hoping it would bounce and then bounce back, but I was never very good at angles. I was in the local pub pool team, mostly because they needed 6 players and they only had 5 regular players, so I used to turn up because my friend played, and then I would just have to lose. But I got chips, so I kind of felt like that was fine. Yes, I will publicly embarrass myself for cheesy chips. Don't lie, you would too. Chips with cheese on them. Oh, it's just... It's the best food group. Or as my sister-in-law once said, well, when drunk, cheese with potatoes under them. That was a description for cheesy chips. Which, it's not wrong. It's quite accurate. Still. Yeah, man at angles. Anyway, so we're continuing to force our way through these hordes of goblins. We're still losing numbers, but we've managed to cut them down. They're almost down to about half of their initial strength, which is great. Ammunition is still reasonably good. 9 shots, 10 shots. It's alright. And they've got 100... I mean, these guys got 108 kills. It's 125. 180 for these Thunderers. Holy shit. Absolutely annihilating the enemy. And then the Trollhammer torpedoes, only 18. I mean, that's not... those are rookie numbers. Need to push those numbers up. Oh god, these nasty skulkers are an absolute nightmare. If this was just Goblin Warriors, Goblin Spearmen, I'd be laughing. Nasty skulkers, oof. Pushing down, we're going to grab this objective. Hopefully. Oof, we're taking so much damage. Oh, we're down to about... What's that? I mean, oof, yeah, I'm concerned we may lose units, and We're taking significantly more damage than I would like, but there's not much I can do about that. I've just got to keep piling on and hope. I don't know if I can take this city. I might just have to sack it. See, we're just heading towards this objective. You can see the AI just piling units in, trying to hold it, and it's just not a good idea. They should have pulled back. Because I have got a lovely bit of cover here from all my missile units. You can see even the Thunderers can get some range in there, and the Quarrelers there. Which is just helping us out so much. Okay, numbers. Okay, we're getting there. We're cutting through them. We're cutting through them. Oh, we've lost so many Slayers. Fortunately, they're unbreakable. Unfortunately, they're unbreakable. This means, of course, they will just die. I should have pulled units out of this. I should have pulled any badly damaged Slayer units out. Because then we can replenish. But that's not very Slayer, is it? Okay, they're down to 1,600. Oh, a little bit of Trollhammer assistance as they take up position on top of this little thing over here. You'd think that stuff like this would be really good for missile units, and often they just can't shoot down. Like, if you put the Thunderers here, they cannot see over this for some reason. They have a terrible angle. Okay, we've managed to push them back, which means we can grab this objective. This will really piss the AI off. They really will not like that. We're continuing to force our way up. Well, I think we're going to lose that Slayer unit. There's only 4 Slayers left. Enemy numbers are almost down. We've halved our army. We've lost half of our army, but we have murdered a significant portion of goblins. I think this probably is Scarstick's only capital, so if we take this, we will weaken him. Although, depending on whether we can hold it. Don't shoot our own guys, please. No. Okay, that's fine. That'll do. Alright, good. As long as we don't use the Giant Slayers. There's only 12 Giant Slayers left. I really would like to save the Giant Slayers, though. That'd be good. Right, we've taken this objective, which is great. That's something. A little bit of intensity. Just kill off these nasty Skulkers. Keep murdering. Oh my god, how many guys do we have? Oh, this is really... I feel like this is coming down to the wire. They just seem to have endless numbers of goblins. It's getting there, though. Some Light Goblin archers coming back to the fray momentarily. Come on, come on. A little bit more. They're under 1,000. We've killed over 3,000 goblins we've murdered. 3,000 goblins. We've killed 3 times our number of goblins. I think they're running out of goblins. We've almost got the same number. Oh. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, they've broken. Oh, thank fuck for that. Christ, that was close. Oh, a true dwarven battle. Barely anyone survived. I'm tempted to sack it, and I don't think I can hold it. Scarstick's just down the road.
Fulfill my Slayer oath.
Super bad idea. Super bad idea. Scarstick is... He can be here in 2 turns.
I grow restless.
He can be here in 2 turns. Okay. Well, if he's gonna turn up in 2... Well, if he turns up in 2 turns, he'll still have to... He'll have to lay siege. He does have fanatics though. A couple of units fanatics. I ran rocks by it. I'm not too worried about that. Plus, is Ungrim at war? Why the fuck are you not at war with Skarsnik?
All here are honoured dwarfkin.
Mate, get your shit together. Hang on. Let's have a, right. If I right, how about we just declare war on each other's enemies? Really close. Okay, let's do that. That might pull some of Skarsnik's attention towards you. We do have a little bit more money as well. It's something, although I'm really worried about this. It's the point where I probably should get defences here. Is defence, are defences really going to help us? Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. More growth. Yes, please. Need to get some dwarfs fucking. Just they're not cutting it. More armour for everyone does sound quite nice. I mean a cooldown. Do like cooldown. Rune of slowness. Could be useful for catching cavalry. So okay, let's go with that. Do we actually do we have any items yet? Oh, we got that one. And we got okay, Lichtenstein Pennant's not too bad. That could come in useful. And I mean, we can always use Ungrim, of course, does have the extremely daring death blow, which means that if he's below 20% health, he becomes an absolute fucking monster. Skarsnik, why don't you go and fuck around with Thorgrim?
You are not welcome, so I won't pretend otherwise.
Not you.
Now spit out your proposal.
Tretch, don't do it, mate. Don't do it. You piece of shit. You absolute... Ah, he's coming this way. Probably should have seen that coming already.
The Slayer in me seeks death.
Oh, I really would have liked it if I'd been able to recruit some more Slayers. Never mind. I mean, I'd like more replenishment. However...
A quest has been issued, mighty
mate,
lord.
I was in the middle...
adventure beckons.
Yep.
Be wary, though.
Okay.
For while the potential rewards
Gone back in your box, you creepy old bastard. Son of a bitch. I mean, this armor's not that good.
Don't hold your breath.
He might... We've got a little... It's not amazing, but it's something. Okay, they've buggered off. That's good. Now, Tretch is down here. God, the way the fucking AI focuses on the player bias. I know, I'm going to get on my soapbox in the first episode, I know, but fuck me, the player bias. You just know that the enemy factions are going to declare war on you, don't you? I'm going to be honest, I'm amazed Azhag hasn't. Give it time. Azhag and Vlad, guarantee. Why does Tretch want to declare war on me?
Holes are littered with your dead. I'd be careful if I were yous.
What? I mean, surely Tretch has better things to be doing. He's down here. He's got Chaos Dwarves. He's got Imeric. He's got Skarsnik all around him. So why has he decided to attack me? It makes no fucking sense. It doesn't make any sense to attack me. You know what I could do? I could get some of these, couldn't I? So we got 30. What can we do with that? Banner runes. Vigor loss reduction. Immune to psychology. More armor, more melee defense. Does... Question. You don't have frenzy, do you? I mean, frenzy wouldn't be bad. So I can give you frenzy. In fact, I can give you frenzy as well. It's not as useful for you, but still. That means you get more melee attack, weapon strength, all that kind of good stuff. I'm half tempted to hop out the settlement, but if Skarsnik changes his mind, then we'll have more Slayers, and this time we'll be on the defensive. Oh, he's coming for us. He's coming straight forward. Where the fuck did you get those reinforcements from? Are you warring? No, you've got... Where the fuck did you get reinforcement? Alright, whatever. Spell resistance isn't really going to be that useful. Magical attacks... again, that's not really going to help us at all whatsoever, is it? So, standard discipline really doesn't matter. Tell you what, we'll put it on a unit that actually does have leadership, that one. Let's go with that. It does say we can win, it's just going to kill most of us. Okay, well here we go. We're going to hold the city against Skarsnik. We could have auto-resolved this, but... probably better to fight it, really. More exciting as well. Okay, so... we've got some miners backing up some Slayers defending this section of the city, because attacking in 4 different locations, which is kind of annoying. Over here... it'd be more... see, this is why cities are too big. It'd be more interesting if they were attacking one location and, there was, actual fallback positions, rather than just swarming all over the place and basically making it even harder for the defender to defend everything. I know it makes it a harder siege, but it makes it significantly less interesting as well, and also harder to deal with. So Ungrim is coming out of the city because he's spotted Skarsnik to wreck some goblin scum, and then we're going for the big boss. So we've got dwarf warriors, not many protecting this area because Ungrim's over there. I thought he would be fine. Enemy reinforcements are coming in over this direction, so I thought, you know what, I'll keep my missile units here. Also, this is where the Arachnarok spider was, and I thought, well, if we can kill old Graham here, that'll put a significant dent in Skarsnik's power. With the walls already being attacked, we are pulling our missile units back to give us a little bit of cover. I could bring these miners around if need be. I've only got Garim protecting this gate, which is currently under attack, but it's only under attack by a unit of nasty skulkers, and they're not going to get through very quickly, so we're fine. Over here, Ungrim has managed to... holy shit, Ungrim, you killed 57 goblins, and now you're going straight for Skarsnik. It's going to take a little while. It's like that scene from Monty Python. Anyway, I'll come back to this. It's fine. Don't worry. Okay, over the other side of the city. Slayers pouring out, engaging the night goblins. To give the miners a little bit of respite so they can just deal with the nasty skulkers who, clambering up on the wall, will be tired, which makes me mean miners will have a little bit of an upper hand there, maybe. The enemy reinforcements have arrived, and Graham is struggling to get through that gate. Where is the gate? There we go. There, you see, it's still pretty intact, which means our missile units are helping to pick off nasty skulkers as they try to clamber up on the wall. Oh, there we go. Ungrim and Skarsnik finally going at it. It looks fairly even, but I think Ungrim kind of has the upper hand because his stats are better. But the Skarsnik Death Juice will just slowly do damage to us, which we can't really mitigate. But Ungrim does have that bonus first large, and Skarsnik's small. I thought he'd be large with Gobbler, but no, he's a small boy. Plus we get poison and stuff, which is quite annoying. So we're continuing. It's close. It's very close. It's coming down to the wire there. Meanwhile, Dwarfs continue to hold the gates. Has Graham's managed to get through, but all that's managed to do is just open the door to a world of hurts. Graham getting gunned down there. He's afraid. Lots of missile fire coming in. Oh, that's quite nasty. Oh, does Ungrim have... Ungrim has the upper hand. Skarsnik is starting to go down.
The Iron Fist speaks.
Get him. Get him. You got double the health. You've got this. Oh, good hits. Palpable hits. We've used the Red Ruin, which gives us massive amounts of extra weapon strength. I'm hoping that's going to give us the upper hand. It does reduce our melee defense a little bit. If we could just get some good hits in. He's only got 55 melee defense. Come on. Yes, 305. That's it. That's it. He's afraid. He's afraid. Okay, they're going to get away because they're about the same speed and they have a head start. However, Scarstick is now fleeing for his life. As soon as he exits the battlefield, that's going to hit the morale of the surrounding units. Graham charging back into the breach once more. It's a bad idea, Graham. Those Trollhammer torpedoes. Oh, Graham goes down. And with the Ragnarok Spider down, the Nasty Skulkers make a run for it. More Nasty Skulkers piling in, though. Meanwhile, Goblins have managed to get a breach. Nasty Skulkers taking a pile of blasting charges directly to the face. 3 more units of Goblins now heading towards Garim, which means he's been saving up his explosive thingy-majig. Just for this eventuality. Ungrim, battered and bruised, is returning to the fight. With Scarsnick gone, though, it looks like all of these Goblins are taking a bit of a beating. Managed to hold the line. Okay, what about the other side of the city? There is a unit of Goblins sort of running around inside the city, but they're a little bit beaten up, so we don't have to worry too much. The miners actually held this really, really well, and we just need to mop up some Night Goblins over there. All good. More and more Goblins piling in. Slayer's now advancing out through the gate. Garim a little bit surrounded there. It's a lot of Nasty Skulkers. I'm not sure I like it. Garim, be careful. Do you have any more? Let's see, if you just turned and got some more mining charges in, that'd be good. We've got some towers on the go as well. We've been constructing towers. God, that's a lot. So many Nasty Skulkers piling in. Missile units now on the wall as well, laying down fire. Taking out those Goblin archers. Oh, Garim, be careful. Don't die. Don't die, Garim. Be good. Don't get shanked. That's it, Garim. In case of emergency, break Goblin. That's jam. That's jam o'clock, and that is enough to break that entire blob of Goblins. Hail of fire now levelling and decimating the Goblins outside the walls. They're trying to pile in, attack the Slayers holding the gate. Some Squig Hoppers throwing themselves in there as well. That won't work out very well for them, being that, you know, there's Slayers there. We're still holding that gate with everything we've got. Units over here. Oh, they're breaking. They're breaking. And the Goblins are gone. Yep. We've held the city. We've held the line. Okay, maybe we can have a breather now. It's been very stressful. That was fine. I do kind of want the money. Okay, Skarsnick's beating a hasty retreat. That's what he bloody well should do. Okay, we could get more control or less control and more growth. I mean, less control and more growth, depending on how sad everyone else. Yeah, they're not that sad.
I grow restless.
Please? Okay, well, I'm going to grab you to fill out my poor battered armies. Holy shit. Take an absolute beating. Let's get obstinacy, because I feel like if that is not obstinacy, I don't know what is. What do we get? Ambush success chance and ambush defense chance. I mean, that'll come in handy when fighting Skaven. Good old Forge Fire. Give us less armour around, which could be good. And I feel like we're going to have to... How are you? Oh, you're replenishing because you're in your encampment stance, aren't you? But you did take an absolute beating. Plus, we killed your pet spider. We killed Graham. Poor Graham. Okay, we're gonna have to go for it. We're gonna have to go for it, and we're gonna have to kill Scarsnick. I mean, that's pretty much gonna... We could potentially wipe him out. Managed to catch her up with the shattered remains of Scarsnick's army that fled from the siege. They didn't get far. And this time, we have numerical advantage. Kind of. Ish. I mean, okay, no, we don't. But the important thing is that we're better than them. Obviously, I can't see most of these units. They're all hidden. Scarsnick himself is here, although he took an absolute pasting during that battle. Ungrim just beat him, just kicked the shit out of him. There we go. They're now realising that they won't be able to outrange us, so they're now going to charge us instead, which is fine by me. Line them up, boys. Oh, Slider Miser breaking through. It's going to attack Garim. Fortunately, some Slayers are on the... Uh-oh, they've got Fanatics. Careful, careful. Right, Ungrim's going in to finish the job. Uh-oh, more Fanatics. Oh, I love Fanatics, but not when they're used against me. Okay, we have the upper hand here. Pretty easily, our Slayers will overwhelm those nasty Skulkers very, very quickly. Reinforcements for the Goblin side pouring onto the battlefield, but you can see how quickly the Goblins are dying horribly, which is great. Scarsnick using his nasty little poker ability just as he goes down. I think he got it off just before he was dispatched. And now all of the Goblins are running away. Fantastic. Right, we've defeated the first lot. We're going to pull back and wait for the second wave, which is what's this guy called? Bloodgit's army. Now Bloodgit, he fled the battlefield with his army mostly intact, unlike Scarsnick. Mostly because his army was we were busy killing Graham rather than worrying about this guy's army. Of course, he does have a shaman who will be using his one and only spell. He does have two spells actually. His one and only spell, Vindictive Glare. Try and get some shots off on us. It's not really going to do too much damage. Nope, missed. Well, pathetic. Pathetic. Let's speak. Oh, if only we had some artillery. Need to get some artillery. Even if it's just grudge throwers. Can you imagine the mess of grudge throwers would make on this? Oh. Oh. Some cannons. I love a cannon. I'm not sure what these guys think they're going to do. They're currently moving into range of my quarrelers and then getting filled full of crossbow bolts. I mean, it's a bold play, Cotton. It didn't pay off. It was a bold play. Didn't pay off. They just seem to be lining up and waiting. So we'll move our boys forward. Even the Goblin Great Sharpness looks so good. Look at that little guy. Just there's so much detail in the model as well. It just looks so good. Ow. Okay, well let's you hit me with Vindictive Glare. I'm gonna hit you with some bullets. How about that? Fair? He doesn't like it. He's off. Bit overkill. Ungrim coming in as well. Get him, Ungrim. He's afraid. I'm not surprised, to be honest. If I was being shot at and then a giant mohawk wearing short person with a giant two-hand axe was charging after me, I also would be pretty perturbed. Come on, finish him off. Make my life so much easier. I think these guys will be dead anyway because they fought the battle and retreated. So I think they're fucked at this point. Come on, got it. Ungrim, only you're a little bit faster. You just need to be that little bit faster, don't you? You're just that little bit slow. You can't catch up with people. You're trying to kill them. Doesn't work. Never mind. Nasty Skulkers, of course, don't have shields, which means they are susceptible to being blown up. Oh, God, I need some Iron Drakes with flamethrowers. I love those guys. I do like setting people on fire. Okay, time to take out the trash. And there we go, the goblins are routed. Just needs to... Oh, look, he's coming back. He's not super happy, though. I suspect... Yep, there we go. Army losses taking effect. And Skarstik's little incursion has been repulsed. Right. Less Skarstik in the world.
The Slayer in me seeks.
And you. That's it. Get the fuck out of here. If we move up, I'm hoping I can hit the high place next turn. Then well, maybe even World's Edge Mountains. Being at war with Tretch means we're being pulled more in this direction, which I don't really like, but there's not really much I can do about it. We'll get defences here. And we'll just kind of hope that Vlad is busy. He's a busy boy. As long as he's busy, he should just mostly leave me alone.
You dare
Touch wood. You just need to chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
You like me, but for some reason you don't want to give me a trade agreement. Why do you want to give me a trade agreement? What's your problem? Baseline evaluation, diplomatic prospects, distance. Mate, I'm literally right next to you. Relative faction strength. I mean, come on. Look at me. I've just defeated one of your foes, one of your neighbours who was definitely going to declare war at you at some point, potentially. Kind of a dick move. Ooh, Rune of Hearth and Home is quite nice. What does Rune of Breaking do? Sundered Armour. Ooh, that... You know what? I'm going to grab this because that can only do good things for us. I would really like it if we could have some more. Okay, I'm going to get more miners. I'm going to merge these miners. We'll get some more miners. Money's not too bad, mostly because, you know, we've been murdering Skarstik and stealing all his shit. Mount Gunbad does have a gold mine, which will give us how much does this give us? This gives us 200 as well. So, it does give us some oath gold though. 600. How much does this give us? 600. So basically, whoa, shit, we've got like a gold mine in every single settlement. What the fuck? Plus, we could build a brightstone. We could build a brightstone mine, a goldsmith's hall, and also a tool makers in this settlement, making us so much fucking money. As long as we can hold on to it, which we're definitely going to do. Okay, the poll for next time is going to be: do we deal with Tretch? Do we get pulled more in this direction? Alternatively, do we just knock out Skarstik and pull back to Mount Gunbad? And that will mean we won't have the World's Edge Archway or the High Place. We'll just pull back to Mount Gunbad, sort of pile that with defences, and maybe even get an army there or something, just like to hold that. So basically, if they want to get past us, they'll have to go through Mount Gunbad. That way we can concentrate on potentially dealing with Azhag, maybe Vlad, that kind of thing. Or alternatively, do we just head down into the mountains and kill Tretch? Kind of overextending ourselves. My thinking would be that we'd kill Tretch, but then just head back. Just hold the World's Edge archway against any potential Chaos Dwarf threats. I say potential, I mean the Chaos Dwarf threats that will inevitably head this way. That's going to have to wait until next time, though. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.